I got into bikes mainly as a mode of transport. I moved to Carnegie and I worked really close to home. Picked up a nice little, just a cash job. But yeah, it was really close to home. I was too lazy to walk, so I just, picked up just a rusty old bike and started riding it. Didn't keep it stock for long. I just sort of played around with it and did shit to it. It was my only bike at the time. So yeah, just played around with it. Got to a point where I was pretty happy. I found out about some bike shows and stuff. I think the first one I went to was Rats, Tats and Pinups somewhere on the other side of town. It was Tommy, yeah. He invited me to it. And I took that bike along and I was introduced to a whole bunch of people. All the Twisted dudes, they were fucking awesome. I rocked up in a car and they helped me unload it and they're like, what are you doing? Come for a spin? Sort of thing. It was awesome. Yeah, really humbling experience. My dream build, it didn't actually occur to me until recently. I bought a Mark 1 Molten Star chopper, and I thought that was it. I thought that was the one that, my dream bike. But it just proved to be it proved to be a lot harder and more expensive than I thought. So I decided to drop that project, and something else just sort of popped up out of the woodwork, and it's this baby right here. It's a Mariucci Lowrider set, a little 18-inch bike, and it came with a whole plethora of amazing parts in it. And it just inspired me to, hey, why not just go all out on this one bike that no one else has seen? There's very few left in the world, and the ones that are locally, there's maybe 2 that I've ever seen. So I thought, why not go for something rare and just put even rarer shit on it, sort of thing, So yeah. My favourite style of bike that I build and that I appreciate others building too is mostly Rats. I love Rats because they're the kind of bike you can just take down anywhere. You can take it to a pub and just dump it, get pissed, and then try ride it home, sort of thing. But also not just that, but the expression. There's way more expression and more creativity. The more creativity I find goes into them. I mean, there's a lot of creativity that goes into some of the wild paint jobs you see on show bikes, but sometimes it's not about the paint, it's more about the insanity of the build. If you're starting out on bikes, I highly recommend you come to a ride just on anything that anything that Twisted Customs or even the Saint Side show, when they put on a show, you just rock up and get inspired, and then you'll sort of see potential in other bikes that you would never have noticed before. It's way better to sort of just rock up with a clear mind and just let the influence wash upon you. thing about building bikes that gets me, gets me coming back for more is probably the feeling of building something that you've been dreaming of, and just taking it for a ride. There's no other feeling like it.
Peace.